Hello, everyone. Hi, this is Elkie of Savvy Moms Unite. How are you guys today? This is my 8-year-old daughter. So I'm sitting here, trying to chat with her. Something that I try to do when she comes home from school to get a sense of her day. And I just asked her, I said, what are some of your fondest memories of us together? And what are some of the things that you like to do? So she was explaining to me. So I'm hoping she's not going to be camera shy. Come on, baby.
I am.
She's being camera shy. So Adriana, tell me, what are some of the things that you like for us to do for fun?
Eating.
What else? You were speaking so freely a minute ago.
I don't want to be on the camera.
She's not shy. But once I start speaking, she will. But one of the things she was saying is just the time. She kept mentioning time. The time spent. The time being together. She mentioned us going out to eat. She mentioned doing grocery shopping. She mentioned just talking and being around each other. And I know that's something she's always saying is special to her because my schedule can be crazy. As you may or may not know, I'm a single mom who I'm an educator.
What does single mom mean?
So a single mom means that you don't have a partner that you're with. You have a dad. Your dad is involved, but we're not together. So.
Oh, so you mean like if you're married to someone, you have like a daughter and you're single?
No. So I'm not married to anyone right now.
No, but that's what it means, right?
No. If I was married, then it would be called married. But I'm not married. I'm not with anyone. It's just you and me.
So like girlfriend and girlfriend.
No. So I'm your mom. So explain to everyone. No one can, she's being silly. So yeah, I tried, she asked me questions. I tried to be really honest with her. One of the things that I'd said, one of the things that I made very clear when I decided to be her mom was that I would be really honest with her. I wouldn't hold back because if she had questions, I'll answer her honestly. So sometimes she'll ask me stuff about, oh, Mom, why aren't you with someone? Or what happened?
No, I'm serious.
I explained to her, I tell her, Mommy hasn't made the decision yet. And that I am, making sure I have certain things in place before I make that decision.
No. If you're a child and you want to grow up and you want a husband that will not kill you or your children, get away from that man.
Okay, she's being silly. But this is me being wrong. I want you to tell me what you were talking about earlier. Stop being silly, but just tell me what you were talking about earlier about what it is from your perspective, what it is that you think makes a good mom.
Well, kids who are there.
What it is to be a good mom? What are some of the things that you think makes a good mom?
Being a good mom, like a single mom, it's like a nice thing to you, and it's like a special thing that comes into your heart. And when it comes into your heart, you feel like, wow, I'm really so excited that I have a mother and a father. Mm-hmm. And when you think of that, you think a different, you think the same thing goes over and over.
So what is it? So explain, be specific. What makes a good mother? What are some things that I do that you think is really good, that you like?
Well, when you, take me places,
mm-hmm.
and, when it's my birthday, you take me places, I feel like, wow, this is, an inspiration for me. This is, a beautiful thing for me that my mom did. I feel like something is like making me feel so happy that I have a mother and that she is like very special to me. And I feel like, wow, like this is like a lovable thing for me, you know? And mothers are very good. Sometimes they yell at you and get angry at you, like my mother.
But it was for good reason.
But yeah, like there's a lot of things that make your mother feel so happy and make you sorry, my voice. That makes you feel really happy, and that makes you feel like, wow, this is like an inspiration to me. I mean,
so what are some of the things that you've learned from me so far?
So far that you're smart.
Yeah, but you're smart too. Well, what have you learned? What are some of the things that I've taught you?
You have taught me a lot of things, like when I ask you questions, like what is the way you tell me like what the will is, and I get like really excited because I'm like, oh my god, my mom is like telling me what I know, what she knows from when she was a little kid or when she was 16 or teenager. She's telling me what she learned from her parents and her mother.
And what are some of the things you talk about, you know, when you're in school and how you should be? What are some of the things that I tell you?
Well, like, there's a boy that is on my bus, and you tell me, like, to get away from him because sometimes he's rude, sometimes he's mean, and, like, when he's rude and mean, you, like, tell me to back away from him, like, get away from the boy and stay away from the boy. And that's what I'm doing. I'm learning how.
And how do we deal with bullies? Because remember, we talked about that before. Like,
yeah, so I'm going to be on YouTube to do that. Oh, thank you for the love.
So what when we talked about, you know, bullying situations and what you should do, what are some of the things I've spoken to you about? Like, how do you protect yourself? How do you defend yourself? What are some things you should teach other people?
AJ. Thank you.
Come on, what are some of the things we talk about?
Hi, Adri. Who's this?
That's Dana. That's Auntie Dana.
No.
Olivia and Amelia's mom.
Oh, thank you.
So come on.
LOL.
So so we talk about bullying, right?
Yes.
And what are some of the things that we talked about, like what you should do?
Well, first, if a boy or a girl, anybody that is bullying you, stay away from them and don't talk to them. Because I've tried to do that. Please.
But what are some other things? So let's say they keep bothering. What are some of the things you can do? What are some things you do to protect yourself?
You can, like, stand up for yourself. I'm watching with my 10-year-old.
Good. Come on. You can stand up for yourself, yeah?
Stand up for yourself. Like, don't just sit there and let them do it to you. Stand up for yourself. Don't be a little shy. Or if you're new, that, like, if someone's doing something to you and someone has a big problem with you, like, he's like, oh, I want to do this to you, I want to do that to you, just get away from them. Never let them, like, bully you like that. Tell them, I don't like what you're doing. I don't like when you do that and you act, oh, I just want to do this to you.
Okay, so let's say I'm the bully. So I'm about to bully you. I want you to show me what your reaction would be. Okay? So I'm like, Adriana, look at you. That shirt you're wearing is ugly.
Excuse me? You don't say that to my shirt. My mother likes my shirt, and she likes it because she's my special mom. She's the greatest mom in the whole world.
All right.
And I like my shirt. And if you don't like it, then that's fine.
Okay. Adriana. So what are the things?
That's right.
So let's talk about some of the things we talk about. How you be strong, and you really be confident in yourself, and you don't allow people to make you feel any bad, because you are who you are, right? You are beautiful in your own right. You are precious. You are smart. You're gifted. So you don't allow anybody to tell you anything different, right?
No.
Because that's what you are.
Well, I was in first grade, I guess. I was in Miss Riley's classroom. Mm-hmm. And I heard this girl, her name is Elsa. She said, "Why is your hair always like that?" I said,
what did she say?
She said that.
Okay, yes. And what did you say back to her?
I said, "I like my hair that way. My God made my hair that way."
Amen.
And she was like, "Okay."
She backed off, right?
She was like,
she backed off. Well,
and she went. So we were going to like gym or like somewhere else, or a computer. And it was time for recess, I guess.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Why is your hair always that way?" I said, "I like my hair, and God made my hair. God made everything here, and you. He made every white, black people. He made anybody."
All right.
And I said, you say that one more time, I'm gonna ignore you, because I like my hair and I love it the way it is.
All right. You see that sass? It's good sass. That's the kind of sass we want. Well, I'm glad I did the scope, because Adriana always surprises me. There are times when I think she's not listening, or she's really not, fully getting what I'm saying, but she is. And she's a bright child. She's very, very smart, very independent.
Yes, love it.
Very independent, and all we have to do is lead by example. That's what we should do as moms. Our kids need to see us in a certain way and model that behavior. So I just hope and pray that I'm constantly doing that.
And you know what I heard from today?
Uh-huh.
So I heard this girl named Liliana.
Okay, we're not going to call names.
No,
all right.
I heard that, yeah, that's her name.
Well, I don't want us calling names. What happened?
That's her name.
I understand, honey, but we're on video. I don't want you to call her name. Okay. Go ahead.
Her name is Lily, and she said, "Why is your hair always that way?" I said,
"Today? This happened today?" Okay.
Yeah. She said, "Why is your hair always that way?" I said, "Well, my mom always does it that way, and God made my hair that way because He's my Father, and He'll always be my Father because He's our God. He's an awesome God. He raised us, and He died for our souls and
for our sins.
For our sins, yeah. Mm-hmm. And God is a very awesome God, mm-hmm. and He is the Father of heaven. And he made a special thing that came to us.
So it looks like your hair is always something that you get questioned about. Do you feel comfortable with your hair?
Of course.
Right.
I feel amazing with my hair.
And did that happen? Were you always comfortable? Were there times where you weren't comfortable? Were there times like you didn't?
Mommy, you know.
I know there were times. The reason I said this is because there were times you weren't always comfortable. I remember you were in kindergarten when we first moved here, and you struggled with liking your hair because you were around people who didn't have hair like you. And
they had long hair.
Yeah, they had long hair. It was straight. It was a different color. But you really have come a long way. Like, you can now say, I love my hair. It's gorgeous. It's made by God. You really are much more confident about it. And that took some time because you weren't there at 5 years old. At 8 years old, you're saying that. Do you know there are grown women who don't even like their own hair? And they have hair like yours? Yes. I know it's strange, right?
Okay. Women who are out there and don't like your hair.
Okay, what are you going to say to them?
You have to like your hair, okay? God made your hair because it's special to you. And you have had that hair ever since you were born.
Amen.
So have that hair and stay with it.
Yep.
Don't let anybody try to say, oh, I don't like your hair. It's not cute. You tell them back, I don't like your hair.
No,
no.
Not gonna say
not
that.
like that, no. Tell them, I'm sorry. Not that, don't tell them that. You tell them, look, if you don't like my hair, that's fine. I like my own hair.
That's right.
And you tell them, it's a special hair. God made my hair. He made it because he was special to me. He born me. Well, not born me. Sorry, not born me.
But he created you, and
Yes.
so he created your hair. But I'm saying to you, I'm proud of you. I am extremely proud today because I remember it was hard. I did not feel this way at 8 years old. Do you know that?
Seriously?
No. At 8 years old, I hated my hair.
Mommy,
I begged.
don't do that.
I
don't
know.
hate your hair.
Not now. I love my hair. It's beautiful. But
Okay, Mommy, this is not yet.
I know. I love my hair. This girl's a mess. Listen, at 8 years old, I did not like my hair.
Did you
See that?
tell
You
Mom
see?
that?
Who's that? I'm old and I have hair issues. You see what I'm saying? That's amazing. At 8 years old, I didn't like my hair. I used to beg Grandma to perm my hair because I didn't like it. You love your hair. Do you see the difference? That means somebody in your life inspired you to feel that way. That's a blessing. That's not everyone has that opportunity. So do you see how blessed you are? Yes, Team Natural all the way. Never feel any different because you are who you are. That's the way you were made. That's how you were created.
And that's how you were created.
Yes.
Because you were special.
Yep.
You were born special.
Amen.
And you made yourself special.
Look at my little
God made yourself
Look at my little motivator. This is God's word.
You are special because you have God's life. Okay?
That's right.
You love God. And you will always love God.
Amen.
And you will always be with God.
Amen.
Because God is your Father.
Amen.
And he will always be your Father.
Amen.
He will for you.
Amen.
Because he is what you are supposed to be. And you be yourself. You don't let anybody tell you to be not yourself. You be yourself. You be inspired.
Yes.
Okay, Mommy? You be.
This is all coming from her. This is from the heart. This is. You know what's so funny? When this video started a few minutes ago, she was not speaking. She was not saying anything. She was acting shy. I told y'all, she's not shy. Well, thank you, Dana. Thank you. I really tried. I thank God for her because she inspires me just as much as I hope I inspire her. It takes a lot to be a mom, and it takes great patience to fight the stuff that's out there. There's too many things out there trying to harm our kids and make them feel different about themselves. So it's a blessing when they feel good, when they feel awesome, when they can preach that self-love to people. The media, yes, it will destroy the minds of our kids every day. The images that they get to see of women out there that look like us is very different than what is really portrayed in real life.
And kids who are out there, be yourself, be inspired. Just what I said to my mother.
Hey, Brianna. I hope you're loving the scope. This is completely spontaneous. It was not planned. It is the best scope I've done, I think. Adriana has really made it
And kids who are out there, be inspired.
Yes.
Just like my mom said, and I said this twice, be what you want to be. Don't let anybody say, oh, don't be what you want to be. Be a bully. Be your own self. Don't let anybody say that to you.
That's right.
Because you are special, and God made you special. So you be your special.
What? What? Do we see a future motivational speaker in our presence? Amen. Amen to that. Who is this little girl lover? She is Adriana, future, and I claim it. I claim it on her life. Future motivational speaker, future motivator, future youth counselor, whatever she wants to be in life, she will be. And I thank God for that. I really do. And I hope. Go ahead, honey. Sorry.
Guys, don't ever say I swear to God. Because when you mean that, you mean you really want to swear to God. Don't say that.
That's right.
That's bad.
Be your special.
Who's Tamika?
She's one of the people watching the scope. So when you see the names pop up, it's just people that are watching.
Oh, okay.
So, well, I will end that on that note. Be your special. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for the love. Thank you for listening to my little girl who has the mind of a grown woman. Oh. I am so... Hi, Brianna. I've heard so much about you. Thank you for coming on. I hope this was inspirational. Hi. Say hi to Miss Tamika.
Hi, Tamika.
Miss Tamika.
Miss Tamika.
Because we put handles to our names here. We don't call adults by their first name. I'm very old school in that way. So I thank you so much. Please keep following me on Periscope. I hope to do more videos, especially with Adriana, because she's such a special.
And if you guys have problems, and that's not funny.
No, go ahead.
If you guys have problems, just put us on Periscope, and we'll talk about it. We'll be there for you.
That's awesome. I didn't tell her. She totally came up with this on her own. So yes, we could help you. Look, I'm not an expert. I don't know everything, but I've lived through certain things, and I most certainly
love her. LOL.
I most certainly am willing to share. That's all what I'm about. I love to share.
So confident. Awesome sauce.
The awesome sauce means that's really good. It's a saying.
Okay, but don't call me awesome sauce.
Adriana. Don't mind her sometimes. She's an 8-year-old too. She's an 8-year-old sometimes. But thank you again. I appreciate the love. I'm looking forward to more scopes and definitely bringing Adriana as my companion.
School,
Can you let me finish?
Sorry.
Thank you. So thanks again. Any last words?
If I come back to school and my mom wants to go on Periscope, I'll just say, okay, let's go on Periscope and let's tell everybody about bullying and stuff.
All right. And we'll have plenty to talk about because we always do.